So you got yourself the brand new Galaxy Tab S5e, but you don't know where to begin? Well then, stay tuned because in this video, I'm going to show you 20 settings and features that you should tweak and turn on to get the best possible experience out of your new Samsung Galaxy Tab S5e. Now guys, before we start the video, if you like my content, make sure to subscribe to me on YouTube and hit that bell icon so that you can get notifications to my latest uploads. And do follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. All the links are down in the video description. So guys, there are many features on the Tab S5e that are actually disabled and you have to tweak them in order to get the best experience. Now I kind of like to keep track on the battery percentage, but unfortunately you can see there is no battery percentage in the status bar. So for my first tip, I'm going to show you how to enable the battery percentage in the status bar so that it's always there and you can track the percentage of your battery. So first off, drop down the notification bar, tap on this gear icon, and then tap on notifications. Then tap on status bar and then turn this option on, show battery percentage. And now you can see the battery percentage will always be there. And while you're at it, you also might want to change this setting. So this setting is set to 3 recent notifications. That means the tablet will only display 3 recent notifications in the status bar. But I kind of like to keep it at all notifications so that I know what all notifications I've got. So now instead of 3 icons, it's going to show all the icons in the status bar and you guys will know what all notifications you've got. And even when we are on the home screen, you can see I can see the battery percentage. Now this is a big screen tablet and whenever you have to drop down the notification bar, you kind of have to take your hand off and swipe from the top of the screen like this to reveal the notification bar. But you don't have to do that. There's a feature on this tablet that you can tweak and that will allow you to drop down the notification bar with just a swipe on your screen like this, and you don't have to always take your hand off the tablet. So by default, if you swipe down your finger on the tablet like this, it opens up this app drawer. So we need to change that. So long press on the home screen and tap on home screen settings. And then enable this feature called quick open notification panel. And once this feature is enabled, you can just swipe your finger down like this and it opens up the notification bar. You can swipe down your finger anywhere on the home screen. You see, this is a lot easier because I can just do this and open up the notification panel. Cool, right? Since we're talking about the notification panel, here's a tip that will make changing the brightness on the tablet a lot easier. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Whenever you drop down the notification panel, there's no brightness control on here. You actually have to swipe twice to reveal this brightness control. We want this brightness control to be right over here so that you don't have to perform that extra step. So drop down the notification panel and press on this arrow here, then turn this feature on which says show control on top. Then tap on done. And now you will see that brightness control with a single swipe. And this will always be there no matter what app you open. So one swipe, you have the brightness control at your fingertips. If you guys have watched my previous videos, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of Bixby. And every Samsung device comes with a personal assistant called Bixby. And on the home screen, you have something called Bixby Home. And you can find Bixby Home by swiping to the left of the home screen. Now, if you use Bixby Personal Assistant, this is okay. But if you're like me and if you don't use it, here's a tip. Go ahead and disable that Bixby Home. Long press on the home screen and swipe over here and turn Bixby Home off. And now this home screen will disappear. So less clutter on the home screen. If you've got kids playing with your tablet, sometimes they might relocate these icons and widgets. And you can see how easy it is to relocate these. You just have to keep your finger on there for just a second and you can easily misplace and relocate these widgets and icons. So let me just put this back in its location. So here's a tip. Go ahead and lock the layout of the home screen. And you can do that by long pressing on the home screen, then tap on home screen settings, and then turn this feature on which says lock home screen layout. And now the layout of the home screen is locked and no one will be able to reposition these icons or these widgets. See? It says can't move item home screen layout locked. And that will prevent your kid from relocating all these icons and widgets because all of these are now locked in their respective positions. If you want to hide a particular application from your home screen and the app drawer from prying eyes, you can also do that. So just long press on the home screen, tap on home screen settings, and then tap on hide apps. Over here, just select the applications that you want to hide from your home screen and your app drawer. For example, I want to hide YouTube. So I'll just tap on YouTube and it will show over here on hidden apps. And this feature comes in very handy to hide games from little kids. Man, kids, I tell you, the first question they'll ask is, what all games do you have on your tablet or your phone? Very annoying. So let's hide music and then tap on apply. And you can see the YouTube icon has disappeared from over here. It has disappeared from the app drawer, and it just feels like there is no YouTube on my tablet, but actually the app is still there. So this feature is very useful to hide apps from prying eyes. But do keep in mind, this is not password protected, so anyone who knows their way around Samsung tablets or phones will know what to do. Just long press on the home screen, go to home screen settings, go to hidden apps, and then they can easily go ahead and restore the apps back to its normal state. So now you can see YouTube and music are now showing up. So yeah, this is not password protected, but still it's more than enough protection from prying eyes, and it will certainly save you the hassle of uninstalling and reinstalling apps that you don't want people to see. Have you guys ever noticed that whenever you use your Android phone or a tablet, the bottom of the screen is always taken up by the navigation bar? Now personally, I feel that the navigation bar takes up a lot of screen real estate, and it would be really nice to have this little screen real estate available to the applications, because the bottom of the screen is never available to the apps. So even if I go into the web browser, you can see the bottom of the screen is not available to the web browser, but is taken up by the navigation bar. So here's a little trick that will allow you to hide the navigation bar and use something called gestures. So first off, let's go to home screen and go to settings, tap on display, tap on navigation bar, and by default the navigation bar is set to navigation buttons. That means you have navigation buttons, and the second option is called full screen gestures. Now watch what happens when I select full screen gestures. Can you guys see that? The navigation buttons have disappeared, but the functionality is still there. And you can see when you swipe up from the bottom, the navigation buttons are still there. So this is back, this is home, and this is recents. This sort of takes a few minutes to get used to, but trust me, this is much better than having a navigation bar taking up the bottom of your screen. So now as you can see, we have a more immersive full screen experience. There is no navigation bar taking up the bottom of the screen. Have you ever deleted a picture or a video from your gallery, then later on you regret that you deleted it? Because when you delete a picture or a video from your gallery, it gets permanently deleted. Now here's a feature that you should absolutely turn on in the gallery. So first off, open up the gallery, then tap on these three dots, and then tap on recycle bin. Now you should absolutely turn on recycle bin, because whenever you delete a picture or a video, it will go into the recycle bin instead of getting deleted permanently. And it will stay in the recycle bin for 15 days, then it will be deleted forever. So go ahead and turn on recycle bin. So now recycle bin is enabled, and now I'm gonna delete these pictures. Delete, move to recycle bin. So the pictures are gone from the main gallery, but if I go to recycle bin, you guys can see these pictures are here, and from here you can choose to delete them or to restore them. So in case you end up deleting pictures accidentally, you can go ahead and restore them back to your gallery. Also, I want to show you guys another exciting feature. Tap on these three dots, tap on settings, and turn on go to websites. So now what will happen is whenever you take screenshots in the web browser, there will be an option in the screenshot itself that will allow you to go to the particular website where you took the screenshot. So let me try and show you what I'm talking about. So let's open Chrome, and let's go to GSM Arena, and let's go to the Note 10 Plus review. So for example, I'll take a screenshot of this particular image. I'll press the volume down button and the power button, and a screenshot has been taken. Now I can go ahead and close the web page. See, web page is now closed. So now when I go to my gallery and open up the screenshot, there is an option here which says go to websites. It will take you to this particular website where I took the screenshot. So go to website, and bam, there you go. The address of the website will be embedded in the image so that you can go to the website easily just by opening up the screenshot. Quite a few people have asked me if there is a black theme available for Samsung devices. Well, yes, there is, and it's called night mode. So drop down the notification bar and tap on this gear icon, Now first off, you can see everything is white, and I kind of feel that this white bright background kind of puts a lot of strain on my eyes. So just tap on display and turn on night mode. Now as soon as you turn on night mode, the UI of the tablet becomes dark, and I really like this dark theme. It's easy on the eyes and it also saves you a lot of battery power. Why? Because this tablet has an OLED screen, and OLED screens do not have a separate backlight. So when the screen is displaying a black or a dark area, the pixels are completely turned off over there, so they do not consume any battery power, and a dark theme like this coupled with a dark background will definitely save you a lot of battery power. Oh, and by the way, this dark theme works only with Samsung apps and the tablet's UI. So for example, the gallery is also dark. Now once I turn off night mode, it brings back that blinding white background. So yes, if you want to save some battery power, number 1, use a dark wallpaper, and number 2, turn on night mode. And speaking of wallpapers, I get all my wallpapers from this app called Wallcraft. So it's available in the Play Store, and all of these wallpapers are downloadable and can be downloaded onto your tablet or your phone. So I can just download the original size, which is in 4K. Actually, that's more than 4K. So once it is downloaded, you will see it in your gallery app. So this is more of a personal choice, but I thought I'll go over this topic really quickly. So when you start using your tablet, by default, the way it shows you notifications is in a little pill over here. So let me just quickly turn the tablet on. So you can see this little pill, and inside over here you can see there are notifications. And to see what all notifications you've got, you actually have to tap on this, and then the tablet will show you what all notifications you've got. Now I do prefer the traditional style of notifications before the One UI came in, which is this style of notifications where I can see everything in detail right on the lock screen. Now like I said, this is more of a personal choice. Some people don't want to show their notifications to the world, but hey, I do prefer the old style. And if you do prefer the old style like this, make this change on your tablet. So drop down the notification bar, tap on the gear icon, then tap on lock screen, then tap on notifications, and then change the view style from icons only to detailed. And from over here you can also change the transparency. I do like to keep it transparent, so I'll keep it 100% transparent. And now take a look at this. Now I can see every notification in detail, just like it is on my phone. And because this tablet does not have always on display, and it also does not have a notification LED, I do prefer this style of notifications on my lock screen. If you want the battery in your tablet to last a really long time, say for example 4 to 5 years, then you might want to change this setting. So drop down the notification bar, press on the gear icon, and scroll down here to device care. Go inside device care and then tap on battery. Then tap on these 3 dots and tap on settings, and turn this option on which says protect battery. Now when you turn on protect battery option, what happens is the tablet will limit the maximum charge to the battery to 85%. And also do keep in mind, don't let the battery level drop too low. Always charge your phone and your tablet when the battery level is around 25%. Don't let the battery level go below 25%. That's the limit if you want the battery to last really long time. It is recommended that you restart your Android device once a week in order to maintain its top performance. So here's a tip. You can have the Galaxy Tab restart for you. So there's a feature on here called auto restart. Let me show you. So drop down the notification bar, press on the gear icon, scroll down here to device care, and then tap on these 3 dots and tap on auto restart and turn this option on. Now I like to restart my tablet every Monday morning. So before I begin the week, the tablet is already restarted and it's ready to go. So I'll select Monday, I'll just select Wednesday, and the time 3 AM is fine because I'm not using the tablet at 3 AM. So now the tablet will restart Monday morning 3 AM every week. Now this goes without saying, you should absolutely uninstall apps that you don't plan on using on your smartphone or your tablet, because if you don't uninstall them, some of these applications run in the background and they take up your memory and they eat up your battery power. So open up the app drawer, and over here you can long press an icon and you'll see this disable or uninstall option. So if you don't use a particular app, you can go ahead and disable them. So for example, I don't use Bixby. I'm going to go ahead and disable it. So now Bixby will not run any background and it will not consume my battery power and use up my memory. And there are some other Samsung apps that I don't plan on using. For example, I'm not going to use Samsung's internet browser, so I can go ahead and safely uninstall this. Then I'm not using Samsung Flow, uninstall, and this application will not run in the background. Now I do use Samsung members, I do use the file manager, and I will set my email account so these apps can stay. But yeah, if you do have apps that you're not going to use, you can safely go ahead and uninstall them. On my previous videos, a lot of you guys have asked me which keyboard do I use. Well, this is Swiftkey keyboard and you can download this from Play Store. Just search for Swiftkey keyboard and install it. Now this is a really nice keyboard. You can change its color by tapping over here, so you have different themes. You can create your own theme if you want, or you can download certain themes from the gallery. So for example, let us download this one, Spotlight Blue. Just wait for it to download. So this is the new theme that we just downloaded, and there are many themes available, as you can see, or you can create your own theme by tapping on custom. You can add an image as a background of the keyboard, and you can also resize the keyboard. So tap on settings and tap on size, and you can just resize the keyboard like this. I do prefer the smallest one because this is quite comfortable. So this is Swiftkey keyboard. I do like it, and you also have gesture input. Now this is more of a personal choice, but in case you feel that the tablet is oversaturating all the colors, you can actually turn down the saturation. So drop down your notification panel, tap on the gear icon, then tap on display, then select screen mode. When you set your tablet up for the first time, I think this option will be set to adaptive display, and adaptive display oversaturates all the colors, which kind of looks nice. The next option here is AMOLED Cinema, which is perfect for watching movies. The third option gives you the most accurate colors, and this is AMOLED Photo, and we have more images here. Let's go back, and the fourth option is basic, which gives you the least amount of saturation. So once again, we have four options. Adaptive display gives you the most color saturation, and you can actually make the colors a little bit warm by sliding this little slider. I kind of like to keep it at middle, it's the best. Then we have AMOLED Cinema, perfect for watching movies. AMOLED Photo gives you the most color accurate images, and then basic gives you the least amount of saturation. And all said and done, I do like to keep this on adaptive display. I really like the oversaturated colors of the AMOLED display of this tablet. Oh, and one more thing you should do in the display settings is you should go to font size and style and turn on bold font. This will make the font a little bit more bold and legible without actually changing the size of the font. So if I turn this off, so take a look at this. If I turn this off, the font becomes a little bit thin. If I turn it on, the font kind of becomes a little bit bold, but the size of the font does not change. And obviously you can change the size of the font from over here, but I think the default size is the best. I do prefer having bold font on the tablet. Kind of makes everything easier to read. Okay, so once you're done setting up your tablet, the final thing you should do is set up the fingerprint scanner and add a pin code to your tablet so that no one can access your stuff. By the way, the Galaxy Tab S5e has the fingerprint scanner at the top right hand side corner. It is the same fingerprint scanner Samsung has used on the Galaxy S10e. Okay, so drop down the notification panel, tap on that gear icon, then tap on biometrics and security, then tap on fingerprints, then tap on continue. Okay, so before we can register our fingerprints and start using the fingerprint scanner, the tablet will ask you to set a secure screen lock type. We have three options: pattern, pin, and password. I do like to keep it on pin, so I will just enter my pin. Make sure this is unchecked, confirm pin without tapping OK. It's more secure without this option enabled. So continue to recheck, enter again, and then OK. And now the tablet will ask us to scan the fingerprints. I will scan my thumb. Just place your thumb over the fingerprint scanner. And have you guys noticed, as I touch my thumb on the fingerprint scanner, I'm kind of rearranging it so that the tablet knows the different parts of my thumb. Okay, so reposition your finger each time to capture edges of your fingerprint. So a little bit edge like this, and that's it. Now we are going to tap done, back up your pin. Okay, so I've tapped continue, so the pin is now backed up on my Samsung account. Alright, so if I lock the tablet now, I can just use my fingerprint to get inside my tablet. I haven't pressed the button, so once again, if I keep my thumb on the fingerprint scanner, I can easily get into my tablet. So now the tablet is fully loaded and ready to go. Hope you guys enjoy using your Tab S5e. So guys, that brings us to the end of this video. If you've enjoyed watching, don't forget to hit that like button and do subscribe to me on YouTube for more content. So thank you for watching. Do stay tuned for more videos on the Tab S5e, and I will see you guys next time.